Two landlords in New Mexico are having to fork over thousands of dollars after the U.S. government found they were ripping off their tenants. They had to pay a total of $42,000 to the federal government to settle a lawsuit. News 13's Chandler Farnsworth explains how those landlords were caught.
It shows what happens when you cheat the United States government.
Attorney Thomas Prettyman was among the first to hear about it. Two Section 8 landlords in the state demanding money from their tenants they are not entitled to.
These clients contacted us looking for help because their landlord had overcharged them.
Funding for Section 8 housing comes from the federal government and is distributed by local housing authorities. As part of the Section 8 contract, landlords and tenants agree to not pay or charge more than 30% of the renter's monthly income for rent, while the government covers the rest. The landlords listed in this lawsuit settlement charged extra anyway, with one collecting more than $800 extra from a tenant and another more than $5,000.
Most landlords and most tenants try to follow the rules, but there are people who cheat. And in these cases, we had landlords who cheated.
Because the program is federally funded, the case moved from Prettyman's desk to the United States Attorney's Office.
Many times these tenants don't know what's going on. They don't completely understand what's happening to them or what their rights are.
According to the Assistant United States Attorney for the New Mexico District, cases like this often go undiscovered. In most instances, tenants are afraid of retaliation from their landlord and do not have other options.
What we found is that these tenants could be coerced into these unlawful arrangements because people are really desperate to find decent housing.
According to officials, in one of the mentioned cases, a Roswell woman was forced to live in her car after revealing that she had reached out for legal advice, once realizing her rent was higher than usual. In the second case,
our tenant had a learning disability. She didn't really understand what was going on.
Officials with the U.S. government say money from Section 8 housing provides landlords up to 70% of their monthly rent fees. And if they engage in shady business practices,
it's something that we take seriously and that we'll pursue to protect these tenants.
Chandler Farnsworth, KRQE News 13.
The two tenants are considered whistleblowers and they will receive a portion of the settlement.